what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Stack. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I am Pete.
And today we have a bunch of Newsarama sneak reviews for you guys, including World War Hulk Aftersmash Damage Control #1, Young Avengers Presents The Patriot #1, and Ultimate FF #50. But before we get to that, we just wanted to remind you we're still having our Persepolis contest, so head over to pulpsecret.com, PULPsecret.com.
You probably know that already.
Yeah, you might be a little aware. And check out the contest there. We're looking forward to your entries. So let's get into the Newsarama sneak reviews.
Ooh,
first, we've got World War Hulk Aftersmash Damage Control #1.
It's a long title.
What a mouthful.
I have to say, the World War Hulk Aftershocks, they are lasting a really long time.
Yeah, the Aftershocks?
Aftershocks.
I got you.
Yeah,
I know.
You got my joke.
I get I thought you meant Aftersmash.
What'd you guys think about this issue?
It was kind of like talky, funny joke, hee, and then more talky.
Not so much after smashy as after talky.
Yeah, after talky. Yeah. During talky. I don't know. It was a lot of characters that we don't know and we're supposed to like, but we don't know them yet. So it's like, I don't know why I like them, why I need to like them.
Well, I mean, I think if I remember correctly, and it's been a really, really long time since I've read any Damage Control comic books.
What's up, Damage Control fans? Yeah, welcome to your renaissance.
But I think there are some of the older characters from that book, if I remember correctly. Also, I would say the thing that I liked about this issue the best is Dwayne McDuffie. This is, and I'm going to try to say this without it sounding like a backhanded compliment, but this is probably the best suited to his writing title that he's doing right now.
That is a backhanded compliment.
It's light and it's kind of fun.
You think he's an idiot? You think he's a puffball idiot?
No.
A bubblegum chewing idiot.
No. I mean, there was that whole section where he was talking about different types of shrimp.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it was like that great movie Forrest Gump.
I felt like it was a lot of fun, and I definitely would recommend it.
Jenny, what are you doing?
Young Avengers Presents The Patriot #1. What did you guys think about this issue?
Talky, some talky, and then hey, this happened before. We didn't know
there was also a little fighty in there.
Pete, is your audience babies? Is that what you're Are you trying to get the baby group organized behind this? Young Avengers, I don't know. I had high hopes for this title, and it was kind of a light story as well, I thought for an event like this, I thought they would be getting into a meaty story, and it was really...
Well, they're setting things up. I mean, you get a little, this is what happened before that we didn't know about, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, it was a lot of like...
Yeah, it was the thing that was most interesting about it to me is Ed Brubaker wrote it, and it feels like it's a little bit of setup for his other titles in a certain way, rather than it being the Young Avengers title.
Yeah,
so while I thought it was okay, it was a solid effort. It's not necessarily something... It's not what I was looking forward to, especially given the high quality of Young Avengers up to this point.
It might have been kind of a get on board type thing where they're trying to bring everybody up to speed on the Patriots' history and everything, because they do a lot of that. But hopefully the rest of them, and we see a couple Young Avengers, but I'd rather have a whole story about Patriot where it's awesome rather than being like little cameos from the gang.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to get a new Young
Little
Avengers
cameos
series
from the gang.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, we are going to talk about Ultimate Fantastic Four #50 by Mike Carey. What'd you guys think of this issue?
It looked absolutely fantastic. I mean, the drawing
it's a pretty book.
It is very pretty.
I like Pascal Ferry better, who was on the title a little while ago, but it's still good. I don't know. This is bringing to head a lot of the story points they've had going for the last like 20 issues.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say 20 years for some reason.
That's great.
Yeah.
Back in
I mean, I also feel that like it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, Reed Richards supposed to be one of the smartest guys ever, but man, he sure gets them in a lot of trouble. You know, it's like, what's going on here, guys?
There it is. That is it. He sure gets them in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, my biggest problem with this title right now is even kind of unfair. It feels like I don't understand why this isn't just mainstream FF. You know, the Ultimate FF stories work best when it's the FF as teens and dealing with the fact that they are teens.
Yeah, the first couple arcs in this book were awesome because they did that. And now it's just like Reed and Sue are together, and Johnny's a hothead, and the things like...
It's fun. They even look like they do in the regular universe, which is the biggest problem. And it would be totally fine if it was a regular universe title.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's in the Ultimate Universe, it's like,
they're supposed to, because it's Ultimate, you know, do things you can't do in other titles and really stretch those bounds. Yeah. And it's just like, this is just kind of like a regular deal.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow,
That's it, babies.
we
That's
ended
all.
on a really sad.
That's all we get to
note.
say, babies.
I hope you guys are asleep. We tried to get really quiet.
Take a nap.
When we come back, we're going to be super loud because it's time for the speed round, and we're going to get to one of your viewer mails. Oh, don't wake the baby.
Every day, your finger makes countless selfish clicks. How about a couple for your friends? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. And then you can get back to whatever it was you were doing.
Man.
Oh,
man.
What a great nap
baby
that was.
lullaby stuff really put me to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. God, what a great nap.
Yeah, that was great. All right, but now it's time for the speed round.
Whoa! Wake up,
Oh!
Whoa, that's creeping me
Yeah,
out.
that's really freaky.
I'm practicing for when I have a baby.
Whoa, you don't need to do that when you
Yeah.
Do you have a baby inside
Hey, Justin,
of you?
why don't you go first?
Huh? Cool. Checkmate number 22. Great story. Like, I hope people are reading this book because it's so good. It's great intrigue. Really, Mademoiselle Marie. Great.
Flash 236. This is the end of Mark Waid's first arc on the book, and I love what he has done tying the backup story into the main story. I've never seen that before, and it's really awesome.
Last Musketeer by Jason. It is hilarious. Really, really well drawn. It's a laugh riot, and it's really cool.
Resurrection number 2 by Mark Guggenheim. It's kind of a slow start for this series, but I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. I like him.
And finally, Booster Gold number 6. Not to spoil anything for you guys, but Ted Kord is back. I don't know necessarily for how long, but once again, really, really solid issue. Definitely pick it up. All right, now it is time for... Thank you for agreeing with me.
Did you quietly disagree
This is
with him?
my speed round pick.
Yeah, sorry.
Mine.
Sorry.
It's one of
Those,
Pete's
those
sneak
babies
reviews.
are not going to like that. They don't like it when we disagree. All right, here's your reader question. Leland from Olympia, Washington asks, one of my favorite comic series from the last year or two is Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane. I'm a little embarrassed by the book because it seems to be aimed at 12-year-old girls.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. However, it's well written and like Smallville, only much better. What's your comic guilty pleasure or a comic book you thought you wouldn't like but ended up loving? Well, I'm going to start off with the guilty pleasure, you guys, which you're going to love this one. But I would say Power Pack. When I think back on a book that I loved so much and feel totally awkward about loving, Power Pack
That
right
is
there.
awkward.
And a book that I didn't think I would like but ended up loving, I'd say New X-Men.
Yeah!
Yeah, well, and it's because of Justin. I never really was interested in reading it. You kept telling me how good it was. Picked it up. It was great.
I'm going to rub the little baby inside of you.
What, my chest baby?
Yeah, your chest baby.
No, those are my tits.
No,
Oh,
that's what I
that's
call them. Look at the chest babies on that one. Anyway,
This
guilty pleasure, I will say, I'm going to be hated, but Countdown. I do like reading it because I'm kind of addicted to it, like a bad drug, like
it is
crank.
horrible.
Yeah.
Crank?
Yeah.
Like the movie with Jason Statham?
That's considered a drug to me. Watch it every day.
It just pumps you up.
Book that I didn't think I would like, ended up loving, is Umbrella Academy. One of the best books going right now, and the 5th issue just came out.
The one that I agree with you with the Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane is Mouse Guard because it's written obviously for a younger audience, but I really enjoy it. The one that I was surprised that I would like
Spawn.
is
Punisher War Journal?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah!
I
What
love
you
it.
hate? You really hate yourself.
Yeah, I do. I don't. I can't.
Hey.
A Pete divided against itself cannot stand.
Fair enough. John Adams, coming to HBO. Check it out. Anyway, have a question you want answered on the show? Email them to us at tips@pulpsecret.com, or you can call us at 888-841-7549. You can also upload a video response on YouTube or comment right here below the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.
At the tone, leave a message. We'll get back to you.
I really, really love when Alan Moore wrote Supreme. It was really, really cool and really fun. I think that's my favorite comic book ever.
Favorite comic ever? I don't think I can do that one, but favorite comic right now has got to be Captain America. I mean, Captain America hasn't even shown up in like the last year. I mean, he's been dead for a year, but the comic is still great.
My favorite comic is Detective Comics because it's frickin' Batman. Duh.